Gui, what changed between the first quarter and I guess the rest of the game? First quarter they get 45 points, and it seemed like after that, coach said the game kind of settled down. For you, what changed?
I think our intensity on the defense. I feel like in the first quarter they were running whatever they want, and we pick up the intensity on the defense, and we were more in the gaps because they are like a heavy drive team. They were make some shots today too, but we were more in the gaps. We slow down, we don't turn the ball over, and that helps us to get back in the game.
Guy, over here, how much did you notice that Steph was sort of favoring the knee? And it sounds like it's not serious, but still, is there do you find yourself sort of wincing or flinching a bit when Steph, I mean, given Jimmy's already out and now Steph's obviously got an issue?
So I noticed that Steph was limping a little bit, like since the end of the first quarter. So I saw him limping, and I remember he did a N1, but he was just limping before he did the N1. And I said, "Man, you tough. You can do that with one leg. You nice."
Another game where you just come off the bench and provide a lot of energy and a lot of scoring. Is there like a secret to that? What do you sort of do to like be able to come off the bench that ready?
Man, for me, it's just the energy. Sometimes I'm not gonna score a lot of points. Sometimes, like today, I don't think I got a lot of rebounds. But I was there in all the rebounds, just like trying to help because I see how hard Draymond was fighting because they got strong dudes under the rim. Draymond was fighting with everybody. I was just there to trying to help him to like don't let them get the rebounds. But I think it's just like the mind to get ready to go there, play with energy. Sometimes again, game gonna give me some more opportunities to score. Sometimes it's just gonna, Steph gonna be really like hot in the game. You just gotta find him. So depends which game, but I'm always gonna bring the energy, the effort, the hustle because I think that's what put me in a good position to help the team better.
And against like a team like Detroit with a lot of athleticism and size, how do you guys sort of attack that like on offense?
I think we gotta play harder, because what they want to do is they want to take us off position. So sometimes we were running plays way higher than usual, and that's like makes like tougher to score. So against teams like that, we just gotta play really hard. We gotta play more in transition. We know they want to run on the offense to like fast break to score the ball. So we gotta run back, and at the same time we gotta run to the offense and trying to play without the defense be set.
Guy, how important is it to have 3 days off without a game right now? Just how tough this part of the schedule is.
So I think this like less games. I don't know how many games in a row, but we've been like playing a day off, playing day off, playing day off. So and then in Minnesota change, we're supposed to do that, but then we play a back to back in Minnesota. So will be good for us. Like I'm not gonna lie, I'm tired, trying to play the hardest that I can. You got one day in between to recover, and that make me think about like Steph, Draymond, all these guys that like been doing that for so long, and that is elite. That make them more like my respect for them be way like bigger because it's hard, man. It's hard. I don't know how they do that. Like, oh, it's 19, right? 19 seasons. Yeah, it's crazy.
Next game is your guys' last game before the trade deadline, too. I mean, you're still young in this league, but how weird is kind of this time of the year, and can you kind of feel that in the locker room, too?
So right now in the locker room, we don't really think about that. We don't talk about that because, that's the business. We know how that goes. We just be like day by day. Like we got a game, so we're gonna lock in, focus to the next game, and then we go. Especially right now that we have a lot of games going on and not even like a time to catch a breath between. So we don't have time to think about it a lot. But we just like go day to day, and right now it's normal. Like look like nothing's going on in the locker room.
What's your personal mindset with this situation heading into the deadline with less than a week?
I don't think they changed nothing. We just, I'm talking like to myself, but about myself. I'm just gonna go there, play hard, just being a good teammate, and everybody in the locker room has the same mindset than me right now.
So going back to Steph, he leaves the game when you guys find out he's not coming back. What's the mindset on the bench, and how were you able to rally back into this game without him?
When you have a guy like Steph in the team, and sometimes when the offense is not going great, like going the right way, he just catch the ball and step back from half court and hit a three, and you don't have that superpower. So you just got to figure it out. Like we have Melton step up today and just like dribbling the ball around and find a way to score the ball. Draymond fight on defense, Al fighting on defense. Everybody was just stepping up to trying to cover a little bit the miss that we have because Steph was out. So I think that's the spirit. That's how we just put everything together and we just like, okay, we don't have him, but we cannot cry about it right now. We're trying to win the game. So everybody going to play a little bit more. If we were playing 100%, now we got to play 120%.